Hi guys, I'm Will Freedman. I train at Rosehill Gardens with my father, Richard. We're thoroughbred racehorse trainers. We have about 50 horses in work here at Rosehill and another 20 to 30 outside of Rosehill. We're metropolitan trainers, so we're trying to compete at the top level against some of the best trainers in the country. One of the products we've found really effective for our racehorses, obviously being a racehorse stable and horses working hard on a daily basis, they're constantly sweating, constantly having to replenish their electrolytes, and we've found the Kelato to be really effective in that measure. We sort of have metrics to gauge that because we take a lot of pre-race bloods and we see the electrolyte balance there, and we're really happy with how they're replenishing, and even the palatability of Kelato is really effective as well. We put it in their feed and they still eat up, which is something that we sort of battle when we're putting in supplements. So really happy with that product. Muscle Guard is a product that we've incorporated into our processes here at Rosehill. Obviously recovery is a big part of racehorse stables and making sure horses recover, particularly from travel. Often we're going up and down the eastern seaboard trying to find the right races for horses, and particularly after they've raced, we want them to recover as quickly as possible so we can continue training them for their next target. The target further in advance is even more important than the one they've just run. We've used the Muscle Guard as a supplement for recovery, that muscle health, and making sure that we get that recovery time as small as possible so we can continue on letting them progress through their campaign. Swell Down's a product we've used for, I don't know, my whole training career, really. You can feel it when you put it on yourself. You can feel clay-like substance is actually cooling your hand as you're putting it on, and then the other part is it's drawing a lot of the heat out, and we sort of see that in patches when it hardens as we're about to washing off the legs. You can see the parts where the heat's really being drawn out of the substance. Visually as a trainer, it's sort of showing you what it's doing, which is what I think most trainers want to see. But it's really easy to put on. We incorporate it in after every fast piece of work, which is twice a week for most horses, and more importantly, after every horse's race, we put it on because removing inflammation is just a key part of recovery. And if you don't remove that inflammation quickly, it lingers and they don't progress as well as they can. And we're really trying to get to that elite stage where we can narrow that recovery time down as short as possible and then allow them to keep excelling, and Swell Down's been a part of our operation for as long as I can remember. Xanabolic's been a new product we've incorporated into our stable. When we're sort of developing a racehorse, it is really important that we have lean muscle and that we also get that quick recovery time after our gallops or after our races. So primarily we're using it to build that lean muscle, and considering all the other products that we use with Kelato have been so successful, I'm sure it's going to have added benefit. From a thoroughbred horse trainer's perspective, Kelato are just industry leaders. We've used products from multiple different companies before, and Kelato seems to be the one we stick to. Whenever I ask them for more information, they always give me scientifically backed research, and they're super professional. The service is really high quality, and you want to see that you've stuck with the products they've suggested to you before, and everything that we've incorporated into our systems we've stuck with. So I have a high level of trust in the Kelato products, and we're always willing to try something new if they recommend it. We're working in really fine margins where the little 1%ers make a big difference. So we've always found that the products that Kelato recommend and that we use, they find that little 1%, and then we're able to improve our results, and we've seen our result improve almost directly from the products that we use with Kelato. So couldn't endorse them more.